Hey everyone, welcome to today's webinar. As we have people still streaming in, I've also launched a poll, so do let us know, is this your first time with us in this webinar? Okay, so I see, yeah, we have a few couple of you are new here. So let me tell you about what we do. We have a daily webinar where Jane will be walking you through his thoughts and ideas for specific currency for each day. Monday, Aussie and New Zealand. Tuesday is the Euro. Wednesday is the Pound. Thursday, Yen and Gold. And Friday with the Canadian dollar and cryptocurrencies. Okay, so today is Monday. So Jean will be speaking about the Aussie and New Zealand pairs. As he'll be taking us through different time frame, this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both long-term investors and short-term traders. During this session, Jean will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, highlight potential targets and risks. However, a disclaimer, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation. It is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Now, quick introduction about LCMS traders and Forex Briefcase. LCMS traders is where we coach the traders on how to be consistent and profitable in the Forex market. And Forex Briefcase, which are managed account services where the team trades an AUM of more than 13 million USD on a daily basis. Now, I would like to run a second poll right now. Okay, for the second poll is, how did you get to know here? Get to this webinar. Do let put on the poll. Do let us know. It's very, very important for us. Okay, so I see a lot of you come from the Facebook Live, Telegram channel, so even some from email. I would like to take this opportunity to share with you about the LCMS Traders Club. Okay, now LCMS Traders Club here is established as a private interactive platform where we teach, guide, signal, coach you to be a better and more profitable trader. This is the place regardless of whether you're new, experienced, part-time or full-time trading. Now, if you join us from the Telegram channel, which I see a lot of you are, you have been enjoying our trade signals absolutely free. A question you might have is that when you were told when to get into a trade, you do not know which take profit targets to exit. Now, in the Traders Club here, we not only give you the signals earlier than the Telegram channel, okay, here, we give you the signals earlier than the Telegram channel. We also tell you the strategy behind. You see from the signal analysis panel chat group here, we actually give you the signals behind it here, okay, on telling you, looking at it is the strategy behind the signals and actually guide you on where to exit as well based on which take profit targets it is. Now, so this is idea is so that in the long run, you not only earn from the signals, you also learn how to trade better. So you can see here, we gave a signal on the Euro CAD, sell at 1.480 with the stop loss and the 3 possible take profit targets. We have here when it hits the TP1, we ask you possible to hold to TP2, and when it hits TP2 for the Euro CAD signals, we suggest you to secure profits, which means is to exit out as well. Now, in the right here, so if you want to learn new strategies or require some coaching, we also have members only live Zoom sessions here on Monday and Wednesdays evening. On Monday, we run on trade ideas, teach you new strategies, update you on recent market and economic developments. Really here, so you can see we have a Monday and a video here, Monday weekly live call with Jin. And on Wednesdays, we have run the live trading sessions so that we can trade together. You can trade together with us, together with the same platform, and see what we see, and you can trade together. Okay, now this club here, not only that, we have a wide range of analysis here. If you can see on the Market Watch, here the Market Watch here, we have a wide range of analysis for club members in the chat room. So this one, we have a lot of information like the weekly currency correlation table, daily watch list, in fact, also weekly market updates on what happened last week. And this is the watch list here. You can see here where we talk about which currency pairs we are looking in the morning, where actions to buy or sell, the entry, what possible entry level, and what potential profit targets here. Now, this platform, okay, you have even more. You can not only just interact with us here, you have a trading floor here, chat. We can interact with the other traders here in the members. where we can very interactive here, so that trading is very lonely. You can be together trading together with us. And not only that, we have you have education, we get direct chat group with the coaches. You can ask any questions and we will reply you. And not only that, we also have lots of education videos here where we can teach you even things like Fibonacci, chart patterns, or even the 4-day course. It's here, everything related for you here. Now, this platform is also available as an app on Apple and Android, which means you not only can learn about the Forex on the go on your mobile, you also get immediate notification on your mobile for any new posts and the signals. Now, for all these wonderful things and the club, how do you join? It is a paid subscription of $199 a year, but really it's less than $1 a day. Now, if you're facing any uncertainty in your trading or taking any risk on your trades, you need to join the club to get some guidance towards profit and some coaching to improve on your confidence and strategy immediately. Trading can be lonely, but with a close-knit community ready to share here, trading can be very enjoyable and definitely profitable. Now, if you haven't really joined now, make sure you click on this button now on the $199 a year. You will not regret it very much. Just click it now. So, right, with this, while we are clicking and enjoying, those who are not in the club already who are joining, I will now hand over to Jin for the analysis right now. Jin.
Good morning. How do I sound? Terrible? I sound okay. Well, if I sound okay, then let's go. I'll keep it short and sharp as we figure out all the microphone issues. All right. So every day it's a new challenge. Let's figure out what's going to happen in the markets today. We are looking at the Aussie dollar and the New Zealand dollar. Starting off first with the news. So on forextradingasia.com, heading onto the economic calendars, looking at what could happen today. We've had the New Zealand consumer sentiment come out, a bit of an improvement compared to what was expected. We have the Chinese numbers coming out, not too keen on that. Some US news in terms of existing home sales, not a big change there as you can see. On Tuesday, we have a lot of pound news, but Traders Club members will talk about the pound dollar tonight. And those of you who are not Traders Club members, then you will catch the pound analysis on Wednesday morning after the fact. So another key reason why you should be a Traders Club member. And then on Wednesday, we have some more pound news. We've got Eurozone news, which we'll talk about on Tuesday. Pound news again, US dollar, Powell is speaking, Fed Chair Powell is speaking over the next couple of days, so we do anticipate some US dollar volatility coming around. And then on Thursday, still no Aussie or Kiwi news being released with the US GDP on Thursday evening. And then on Friday, we've got more pound news and some more US dollar consumer sentiment being released. So what you notice here is, or what I hope you notice here is that we don't have a lot, or we don't have any Aussie or Kiwi dollar news being released, but we do have Powell speaking, we do have some US dollar data, economic data being released this week. So this should actually make trading a little bit easier for the week, especially for the Aussie and for the New Zealand dollar. However, as we saw last week, a lot of volatility being suddenly injected into the markets because of the 10-year yield, the 30-year yield for bond yields or treasury yields for the US dollar brought a lot of US dollar strength in after the FOMC. After the FOMC, where they were a little bit dovish, saying that they'll hold rates through to 2023. Then after that, we saw treasury yields increase, which brought that big drop down. We saw that was FOMC, and then we saw that big drop because of treasury yields. So now with the Aussie on H4 time frame here sitting at 0.7724, 0.7725, Anticipation is some profit taking to happen over the week. I do think that we might actually see it bounce back up a little bit. Okay, we might see it bounce back up a little bit, about a good 50 pip move up towards that 7785 resistance level. Okay, maybe a little bit lower, 7778 level. And at that point, we might see, because all the US dollar numbers coming around, we might see some strength for the US dollar come back into play. Okay, actually, I might move that down a little bit more. So not as much. I think that we might see a bounce up to about that 7765 level before possibly looking at a drop again. Back down to test that 7666 support level. Okay, why I see this, not a lot of news coming around, well, no news for the Aussie dollar, no news for the New Zealand dollar, so no real push to push the dollar higher. So leading to that, bit of a move upwards, and we do see that continual US dollar strength come around. We could see it react off that 7760 level to head down towards 7666. If it does happen like that, you could see about 7750, look for that stop loss of about 30 pips, take profit about 70 pips. You're looking at a 1:2 point something risk reward ratio. Look for that retrace before selling it back down again. With that said about the Aussie dollar, now looking at the New Zealand dollar, looking a little bit different compared to the Aussie. Why I say different is because if the New Zealand dollar does bounce, does go up, does move like the Aussie dollar and does move up, currently at 7155, it could go back into that 7167 resistance area. And if it does go back up, if it does close above that resistance area, then we could see it maybe turn support. If it does turn support, then we could see the New Zealand dollar possibly slowly climb up towards 7225. So you're looking at a 7175 buying opportunity, very tight stop loss at about 20 pips, take profit at about 40 pips towards the upside. 1:2 risk reward ratios again, from 7167 towards 7225. The main thing here is pay attention to what could, although there's no Aussie news, no New Zealand news, there are quite a few US dollar numbers coming around, and also from previous news, treasury news, from the mixed, so-called dovish, but a bit of a mixed signals coming from the FOMC, all that put together, we could actually see some variety in terms of how the Aussie dollar and the New Zealand dollar could be moving this week. Question here in the chat, how do we know when the US dollar will gain strength? Well, we can't predict when it will gain strength. What I would say now with, especially on the Aussie dollar and the New Zealand dollar, is to look for it to react towards particular resistance levels. It's most likely going to bounce back up a little bit now, retrace back up because of that big drop over the end of last week. We might see it retrace back up. Look for that reaction towards the resistance levels. If it does turn back down, and if it does turn back down across the board, not just the Aussie dollar, Aussie, New Zealand, Euro, Pound, across the board, then that's where you can actually put your finger on it and say we've seen some US dollar strength come around. Okay, I hope that answers your question. With that said, I will pass it back to Daniel.
Okay, thank you very much, Gene. I'm going to launch a poll right now to let me know what you have thought of this session. So for those who are new here, a recording of this video will be uploaded in the LCMS Traders YouTube channel. So thank you for joining sessions today. So tomorrow is a Tuesday. So Tuesday we'll be talking about the Euro pairs. So looking forward to see you then tomorrow, same time. Bye.